Okay, thank you. So now, a message from the Star Mothers for you beautiful goddesses. Yeah. So if you would just softly take a breath and come into the more present moment of your awareness in your body, just feeling the spaces there, the edges. If your hands are touching each other or your feet are touching the floor, just get grounded, get physical for a moment. And let all of the talking that I did, let it just be in there. It doesn't have to be thought about now. You have plenty of time for that. And let it just do its work in your cells. You don't have to turn it over in your mind, because your cells were listening to everything. And take a breath, nice big breath in. And again. And just for a moment, bring your hand to your heart so your awareness can move there. And just in your mind or quietly to yourself, say thank you. Thank you. And it doesn't have to be specific, or it can, but just thank you. Thank you, heart, for beating all day, every day so far. Thank you. And then as you feel your chest rise and fall with your breath under your hand, with each breath, just let go a little more. Just relaxing to the point that you just want to relax your hand into your lap. And your body feels soft. Your thoughts can be far away. Take another breath. Dear shining ones, we step into this meeting a little closer, and we ask that Mele'ha give you this message. And we begin by saying, you are all students and you are all teachers, always. That you came with wisdom into this life. You may feel like you're just discovering it or just adding to it, but truly you came into this life with wisdom. You may be just uncovering it now. But you did not, any of you old souls, come here as a blank slate. You came with a treasure chest filled with wisdom and knowledge. You came to be teachers, but you also came to be students. Yes, even our beloved Mele'ha continues to be a student. We tell you this because there is no hierarchy. There is no one better or smarter. You are unique. That is the word. And you have different bodies, different ages, different lineage. And how beautiful that is. How to honor that is what you are students at right now. How to honor your light, your lineage. How to be a receiving student and a giving teacher. There is never a time when that is out of season or out of stock or out of order. There is never an opportunity that you can't learn from and also teach from. For truly, it is the same. It is two ends of the same stick. The stick is your experience or your akash. And you hold it in the center. And one end, maybe you draw stick figures. And the other end, you create beautiful art. So you are learning and you are teaching every life, all your life. And the more receptive you can be to that, and the more honoring you can be, the more humble you can be, the more amazing your own gifts will come to the surface. Because your beautiful world is waiting for your gifts to unfold. And it's imperative that they do. You came here, you were born for that, for this. It is your contract to be here now. And we celebrate that with you. And we, your star mothers, are learning so much from you, from the integration of your consciousness, from the light that surrounds you, from how you hold each other in esteem and love and light. Not all of the galaxy is like that. So you see, we are also teachers, but we are also students. We hope you are understanding this and that it is resonating in a place in you that may have had some shadow energy around being a student or less than someone else. There is no human that is less than another. There may be lost humans. There may be ones that are not well or delusional, but they are not less human. They are on a very different path. And that is part of what makes your planet, the free will. We tell you that there are planets without that. Can you imagine it, though? I don't think so. Seeing that as we scan you, there's this question mark. Yes. There are times we feel like we must do something, isn't it? As humans, we should, or we must, or we have to. But what is that really? That is your exercise of free will, always. Now, we want you to get out of the way of an oncoming car. You must. But that is survival. We speak of how you use your mind to bring healing to your mind, to bring peace to your mind. You must use your mind. So you must use your free will to bring light to your divinity. Each thought, each action, each word is weighted with free will. But be joyful. This is not a heavy task for you. This is not something that you take on as a burden. No, no, no. This is a joyful task. You don't have to. You get to. And isn't that lovely and miraculous? You get to be a divine human. You get to use the richness of your Lemurian Akash to explore and discover your own ancient wisdom. We get to be your teachers and guide you, but not because there's anything wrong with you, but because you are in our hearts perfect. That is how we see you always, dear shining ones, our perfect children. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you're feeling, no matter who you are being. So let us give you this. Take a breath now. And we wish to bring you into a higher dimension right now. So with each breath, we ascend dimensions. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, in one breath. 11, 12, 13th, where the air is thin. And you are in your energy body in the 13th dimension. One more breath, 14. So as the light prism body in the Merkaba field of your being in the 14th dimension, feel around you, feel the field that connects all of you. You are a hologram. You are a fractal. You are pulsating light in your 4th dimensional beingness. And you are strong. You are not a wisp of light. You are a strong light. And as you hold that 4th dimensional vibration right now, anchor it inside of your body. Bring a golden thread from that 4th dimensional fractal Merkaba, holographic light being of you. Bring a golden thread down through all the dimensions and to the top of your head. Anchor it around your heart. Let it fill your heart up with a breath. Yes, keep breathing. And then feel it wash from your heart through the rest of your body so that your 14th dimensional Merkaba, hologram, fractal beingness is connected to your now self, this simple physical form. This being that evolved from the swamp and became conscious in such a short time. Now, as you attach to that body outside of a body, many dimensions away, you can see that evolution is still taking place. So we ask you now with each breath to begin to bring that 14th dimensional hologram, Merkaba, slowly, slowly through the other dimensions, it will remain intact. Bringing it down, each breath a little closer. Still connected to the golden cord, the golden thread. And bring it right over the top of you, right over the top. Take a breath. Feel its radiance sparkling around you. And align it so that it's directly over the top of your head. You are right in the center. And then gently reach your hands up over your head. Stretch them up into that light, into that hologram. Take a big breath in and then bring your hands down, bringing the hologram down, 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 down. All the way down the front and the back of your body. And then bring your hands down towards your feet and just point your fingers towards the floor. And now, feel that around you. And then bring it in, bring your arms out to the side, and then bring them in. As you bring that hologram into your physical body, giving yourself a hug. And take a moment to feel that inside of you, beloved ones. Notice that it's still sparkling and light and beautiful. That it still shines and radiates and vibrates. You may find yourself moving a little bit, wiggling, vibrating. Yes. This has always been there. But today was the day to make you aware of it, to let yourself have the gift of your own magnificent, energetic 14th dimensional self. Take another breath. And then bring both your hands to your heart. Feel that inside of you. Just feel. Feel what it's like to be a light, to be a hologram, to be quantum and multidimensional, all within this skin. Our dear children, we love you so deeply and fully. We ask you, please remember what lives inside of you now, what is awakened, and know that it is really you. And yours for the rest of your earth journey. Take another breath. A deeper one. And another deeper one. As we step back, we give this meeting back to the goddesses who are present, to our beloved Mele'ha. Thank her for the use of her voice, her consciousness. We step back.
And what I want to share with you all is that Flammarian Sisterhood is about community. It's about support with one another, okay? And a lot of us are going through this ascension. We're just starting to go through the ascension and don't know what that means, right? So the support that we have is to call upon another sister, all right, and share your life with her, with all of us. When you're struggling through your life, call one of the other sisters, you know, reach out to them. This is about fellowship. This is about support. All right. My groups, what I try to do is to hook you up. I'm a very good networker. That's what I like to do. And a lot of us are just beginning on this journey. We have no idea what this is really all about, you know, but we know we need to be having other women in our lives to empower us, to help us go through this new awakening that we have, all these new feelings that we're having in our body. You know, all the new learnings that we're having, you know, with the Cryon teaching and all the new stuff that's out there, you know, so we need one another, you know. Yes, I specialize in the DNA and the teaching and that type of healing modality, but the sisterhood is about so much more than that. It's about community. It's about when we're having problems with our children, what do? Call upon another sister, especially a sister who's raised a family, you know, and also the ones who haven't raised a family. What do I do? You know, I feel like I'm pulling my hair out. What do I do? You know, how do I know that I'm not just speaking to the air? How do I know that I really have somebody there? Ask the experience of another sister, you know, who's been on this journey for a while. That's what the sisterhood's all about. It's about community, you know. And yes, we have our first lifetime in Lemuria, our first human Akashic lifetime in Lemuria, the very first civilization as humans with the 23 chromosomes. When we talk about the star mothers, we talk about the galactic ancestors, all the other planets that we descended from, all of them, you know, and they're all with us. You know, the energy that's coming through now is so tremendous, and it's all the galactic power that's coming through. Lemuria is specifically our first human Akashic lifetime, but we have other Akashic lifetimes that we ascended from that also helps us. That's the help that's here now, and that's why all of us are feeling this new vibration, you know, and a lot of us don't know how to live in today's life with it. You know, I have headaches, I have ringing in my ears, I have exhaustion. I don't know about any of you, but this last week has been total exhaustion for me. You know, I've been going through that exhaustion. And I know it's the energy that's coming in now. I know that because I've talked to other people who are in this type of lifestyle. So that's the same with the sisterhood. When we live our lives as women, as mothers, all right, and as sisters and daughters and just, you know, mates, how do we live our lives when we're snapping all the time? You know, why they don't understand why we're going through all this, but another woman would know. They would know. You know, that's what the sisterhood's about. It's about living practical living in today's life. How do we do that? So reaching out to another woman who's been there, done that. You know, that's what sisterhood's all about. And also the teaching. You know, we're all students and we're all teachers. I've said that all along. We're all students and we're all teachers. We need each other. And also some of these girls in the sisterhood have been around each other because they kind of like know each other. So that's where they built the relationships that way. And I encourage all of you to stay in touch with each other.